associated with the university becomes a big man. Okay, they raise college flags. Manmohan Singh, the current Indian Prime Minister, he was a student over here. When he became finance minister, I was here. They raised the college flag, and of course, with the college flag, there was Indian flag as well. That is this Cornwall Peace College. I think after about 6 or 7 months, he was invited to Cambridge University for an honorary degree. This is the regent house where the degrees are conferred. So it's a very good procession. Well, the chancellor is Duke of Edinburgh. Sometimes, not every year, but every now and then, he comes to confer the degrees on the students. And it's a big procession and kind of these things. And all kind of music coming. So this is the place, and no cameras are actually allowed inside. I think this is true for quite a number of other universities as well. It's basically, I don't know, I found it very interesting. Well, different prolectors are those who actually present the students of their colleges for the degrees. So they actually, different colleges have different traditions, but normally about 5 or 6 students, okay, well, they give their thumbs to the prolector. So he holds them from their thumbs. That goes there, well, like that, okay, and says something in Latin, okay, which means that these are very bad guys, okay, or they were very bad guys, but in the last 3 years they have become good Christians, given that these were Christian institutions. And I request your honor to confer the degree so and so upon them, okay, and you have to go there and sort of kneel down to that, and he will basically take your hand. It's a kind of bay'ah in Islam. So you become the official disciple of the chancellor. Very good.
Khalifa.
That's right. This is actually, that is a watch. Okay, but so you can read the time of when it's sending it. Right now it's useless.
Sorry.
Only one day a year in a few days. Sundials in the country right slowly around.
कमेंट्री तो मैं मुफ्त में रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ. आई विल सेल इट.
This is actually the university church, St. Mary's Church, which is the official church of the university. The distinction between a resident and non-resident student is based on where you live in relation to this church. If you live within 12 miles radius of this church, you are considered as a resident student. If you live outside, technically you are not a resident student, you are a non-resident student. Sometimes, okay, people, okay, well, they live, for example, somewhere else, okay, but they don't disclose. Or the university in these days, okay, doesn't give a lot of importance. But technically, if someone stays outside the 12 miles radius, that person would not be considered as a resident student, and hence, okay, this residency requirement, which is roughly 2 years out of 3 years. If a person is away more than 1 year during the 3 years, these days it was very strict. Regent House. We would not. We will. I think. Well, that's the King's College. We will come back to it, but first we go on this side because quite a number of colleges are actually. So this is, what was the name of, that guy who was kidnapped in Lebanon, Terry, what was his name? Terry Waite. He was a fellow of this college. When he returned, there was a reception given to him. And he shared with people the tale of his with the abductors. All the colleges have their own chapels, but there are some other churches, like St. Mary's Church. This is, I think, St. Michael's Church. When it was constructed, that was considered as a kind of liberal church at that time. St. Michael's Church at that time.
So how many churches are there within this territory?
So, more than the colleges.
More than the colleges.
That's right. So this one, but we go inside, we have a chapel of this college.
How many colleges did you say there were?
About 41.
What's the oldest actual building here?
Oldest building, I'm not sure, but the oldest college is Peter House, which was set up in 13.